Hold on, I just gotta do something real quick, which, go figure. Hold on, though. Yeah, not true. Alright, now, I'm back. We just hit the live button. It's one of these. Hold on. It's the intermission button. Oh, sorry. Hey, fellas. Sentient Potato here. Let me just switch this to the right screen. Hold on. Fuck off, Steam. Right. So yeah, hey fellas, what's going on? It is Sentient Potato here, and I'm going to talk retro gaming. Which, that's one hell of a topic to talk, huh? But yeah, I was, just on Twitter today, and, people were talking about, hey man, let's do this retro gamer quiz. If score yourself on how many of these games you play, and I was looking, and there were a lot of games on consoles that had HDMI slots, HDMI ports. If you don't know what HDMI is, I got two questions. One, what rock have you been living under? Sorry, bad joke, but and two, um, it's how do you not know? Sorry. Oh, anyways though, but yeah, HDMI, high definition multimedia interface. Like for those of you who don't know. Yeah, but like I was, going through the list, scoring myself. I was like, yep, played this, played this, played this, played this, played this. And it was like every 5 or 6 games, if I recall right, that were like on consoles that had HDMI. Relatively recent too. Like what was it, seventh generation? That was PS3 and Xbox 360. Either way though, like not exactly retro or classic games, because like realistically, like with HDMI, like that's not exactly retro or classic. I mean, or at least not or classic in the way of retro, because there were still games coming out. What, 2013, 2014? Like I think the last console game from that generation was like 2019, right? So it's not exactly a retro console, because they were still making games not too long ago. So it's like, oh, Though speaking of retro games, right here I have a box of retro games. And in that box, well, I just said it's a box of retro games. Though, hold on. I actually set up something, by the way, that took me so long. While I was trying to get the graphics card troubleshooted. Seems to fall under a can we fix it? No, it's fucked deal. But anyways, yeah, I was just scrolling through and was like, wait a minute, I don't want to risk taxing the graphics card and have something bad happen. So, yeah, it's for lack of a better word, just sorry. But yeah, retro games it like I've been playing a lot of games. Well, obviously, like when I was a kid, I used to play video games all the damn time. Like I used to love like just gaming in general. Like it was a hell of a lot better when I was a kid than it is nowadays. And I'm not gonna get too preachy on that, but suffice to say, it's different. But then, like the first game that I recall ever playing was the Jack specific plug and play Mortal Kombat arcade game. If you know what I mean by that, like there were these little composite Jack specific Mortal Kombat games, and it was I think it was just Mortal Kombat, but there were like other games released for hook into your television, so, like through Jack specific that were one-to-one conversions. I say conversions, but you know what I mean. Like for the thing, like the ones we had were Mortal Kombat and I believe some sort of Dragon Ball fighting game. I don't know, the only one I really remember clearly was Mortal Kombat, which was a fun damn video game. And though you guys saw like about a week or so ago, I don't know, time's fucky. But I played the ever loving shit out of Mortal Kombat. Because yeah, that was my only fighting game. And you know what? I loved it. And then, like, not too long after, Diablo 2. Which, if you guys haven't played Diablo 2, that's fair, but you guys really should play Diablo 2. Like, in my opinion, it is one of the best ARPGs to have ever been released, if not the best one. hi, cat. Ugh. Whoops. Oh, sorry, kitty. Cat had its claw stuck in my shoulder. Like, this poor cat right here gets its claws stuck in everything. Like, there will be times when I will literally watch that poor cat get its claw stuck in a bed, struggle to get it out, so I gotta, kind of carefully get its claw unlatched from the thing, which, that's fun, because, like, cat's trying to do that, it's trying to fight me off, but it still can't get its claw, and it's like, for fuck's sake, cat. Anyways, retro gaming, sorry. Like, around the same time I was playing Mortal Kombat and Diablo 2, my mom introduced me to her Nintendo Entertainment System, so for the most part there I was playing, Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt, and let me tell you, I still suck at Duck Hunt to this day. Yeah, light guns, that's another, good topic to talk about. Light guns. It's a damn shame those really aren't... Yeah, sorry. A little bit of gas caught in my throat. I'm gonna get a drink. But yeah, light guns. Those are, one of the greatest parts of retro gaming. But then with cathode ray tubes, CRT, the big old fat TVs dying out and whatnot, it's kind of hard to, actually use the light guns because they do not work with modern televisions, which is a damn shame. If I recall right, there are a couple of projects here and there out, but I could be wrong. I think there's one or two, but if I recall, they're almost prohibitively expensive, which is a shame because, light guns are some of the damn coolest things in the world, in my opinion. Because, with light guns, for those of you who are completely unaware, there are these, electronic toy gun things, for video games that, you aim at the TV and it'll actually shoot, where you're aiming at the TV, which was, and still is, in my opinion, the coolest darn, thing about, about those games. There was, Virtua Cop, Area 51, House of the Dead, Duck Hunt, like I just mentioned. I know, for the Nintendo, there was the, Zapper. I believe the Super Nintendo had the Super Scope. There were a couple other light guns, I think, but damned if I can remember. Oh, right, the PS1 with Resident Evil Survivor had a pistol controller, if I recall, right? Which was... I never got my hands on it, so I'm just assuming it was interesting. And, yeah, I think I might even have one of those Resident Evil games in my box. I don't seem to, but I do apparently have Kingdom Hearts, 2. Is that 2? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2. Interesting. For the life of me, I have never played a Kingdom Hearts game. Which, yeah, I don't regret that in the slightest. Which I know might actually surprise some of you guys, but... I don't know, I for the most part, I think there was only one, Square Enix RPG from that era I actually liked, and that one was, Final Fantasy XII, which had a remake, a remaster-ish thing, called The Zodiac Age, Final Fantasy XII, which, great game. I also liked, Final Fantasy XIII, that one's pretty good. Granted, that's not a retro game, but, yeah, still. So, speaking of, Conflict Vietnam. I've never tried this, but this one you guys are gonna see on stream pretty soon. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, you have seen me attempt to struggle my way through back in, I'd like to say June, but maybe July? I don't know. Again, time and the brain damage are not my friends. But speaking of classic shooters, Ghost Recon Jungle Storm. Now this one I haven't played either, what a surprise, but I did play the original Ghost Recon on the Xbox, and that shit was fun. Really, really fun. Sorry, sinuses. There's enough dust and shit in the box, which it's triggering my allergies. Bear with me for a sec. Let's see what I have in the Guitar Hero pack. Oh, cool. Dynasty Warriors 4, great game. Even if I prefer the PC port, because it's a lot less bullshit. And Grand Theft Auto 3, also a great game. We don't talk about the remake trilogy from Rockstar. Crikey. So if we're gonna talk, classic games, again, and I hope this game gets a remaster at some point, Resident Evil Outbreak. Now this one I've only put a couple of minutes to here and there on my own time. I'm garbage at it. But, I had a great time. Sorry, just pulling out some of the other games from the box. Medal of Honor Frontline. I don't know if I played this one, but I know I wanted to. I know I did play Call of Duty Finest Hour back in the day, and that shit was awesome. Oh shit, I didn't realize I had this one. Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. Also a great game. I used to play the hell out of this as a kid. Speaking of games, I played the hell out of at one point. Resident Evil for the GameCube. Great game. I think I also have in here Resident Evil for the actual PlayStation 1. I'm not sure if it's Director's Cut or what, but I do have it. Then there's Ghost Recon Island Thunder. I did play this. I didn't like it as much as the original Ghost Recon, but that's a preference thing. Then there's Japanese horror films. Nice. Oh man, this one I have some memories of just for how utterly terrible but just fun it was. Big Mother Truckers. This shit was awesome, guys. Right. Sorry, just zoned out for a sec there. Bear with me. And now this one is my favorite PS2 game that I ever had the fortune to play. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. Too bad this one didn't get a remaster. Well, yeah, a remaster like, well, I say remaster, but port to modern consoles like the original Dark Alliance did. Now, you guys already saw this. I talked about it like a day or two ago. Fun game, fun game. Then there's this demo disc for Primal, which I haven't tried. Let's see. The battle to save the outside world starts within as Jen Tate, a modern-day girl, faces the demons of an immortal world and discovers her own supernatural origin. Assume a host of savage demon forms, each with their own unique powers and abilities. Meet Scree, an ancient and powerful ally. Switch between Jen and Scree at any time, but pick wisely. Dramatic combat system with devastating combos, finishing moves, and stealth attacks. Interesting. I know I talked about this, but I haven't gotten the chance to play it yet. Again, soon, I swear. Then there's this one, which I don't recall playing, but it looks like something I may have at one point. Viet Cong, Purple Haze. Now, when I think Purple Haze, I don't think a PS2 game. Oh shit, cheat code, nice. But like, what I do recall, like when I think Purple Haze, is that one Jimi Hendrix song. But then, speaking of Resident Evil, like going back to that, boom, Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube. Now, I remember playing it on, like, I don't know if I actually played it on the GameCube, but I know I did play it at one point, back when Game Pass was still in its infancy, on the Xbox One. That was fun. I sucked at it, but it was fun. Let's see what's next. The Mask of Zorro, a deluxe edition. Nah, I'm good. That's an Antonio Banderas film. Nothing against Antonio Banderas, I just didn't like that film. Rom-com. Alright, just put that shit over here. Then, Vessel of Gorgat... Oh, piss off, Vessel of Gorgatron. Alright. Anyways. Final Fantasy IX. Now this one, I have mixed... Thanks, buddy. Final Fantasy IX, I have mixed feelings on this game. Like, I don't know, I think they should have gave Final Fantasy a break. Like, there are some people who like it, but I thought that this game, like, it needed... Like, Square Enix really needed to take a break from the formula for a little while. But they didn't, and you know what? I'll respect that they stuck to their guns, but all in all, it's a damn weak Final Fantasy game. Alright, now this one right here, Area 51, this is my favorite shooter of its era, of all time. Like, I used to play the shit out of a demo disc I had with this. It was like Jam Pack or something? I don't know, but a great damn shooter. Very atmospheric, still holds up. These games all suck. Yeah, alright, buddy, alright. Come play Call of Duty? No, man, I prefer games that aren't the same thing reskinned all the time. We can get Warzone dubs. Nah, I'm good. On to the next game. the original Resident Evil 2 for the PS1. Now this one, like, I never really got the tank controls, but when I at least sort of attempted it, I did pretty good, I think. Very, very fun game. Win a part in the movie or other great prizes. Damn. Nice crack house. Nah, it's very humid in here. That is cat. That right there. Hold on. Back there. That is. Hold on. Fuck. Cable management. A room tour? No, you cannot. You can, however, get a time out. Anyways, let's see. Oh man, this is a relic of a bygone age, but still awesome. CD, DVD, a disc and lens kit. An effective way to clean and care for all game discs, CDs, DVDs, and systems. Crazy how, like, far time goes. Hey, Misty, how you doing? Yeah, it is crazy, like, how much, the times have changed that this isn't even a thing anymore. I was just talking about my retro games collection where I'm not really going to risk gaming just where the system's so damn unstable. And when I say the system, I just mean the graphics card, but still. Another good game, the original Silent Hill. Like, this game was awesome. And again, a Silent Hill game. This was back when the series was still damn good. I mean, granted, I do have a soft spot for Silent Hill Downpour, but that's just one of them things. Bob Seger CD? I was wondering where that went. Bill Collins CD? Wondering where that one went, too. U.S. Navy carriers? Huh. Wondering where that had went, too. Another good game, Final Fantasy VIII. Like, call me crazy, but I think this one was better and more deserving of a remake than 7 was. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're both great games with fantastic legacies, but I honestly prefer Final Fantasy VIII here for the PS1. Next game, what about Fantastic Four for the computer? Now this game, it's got a little bit of what looks like drywall, like from the storage unit, but again, great game. Well, I say great, but are these ever? Yeah. Yeah, same, Misty. Like, that was one of the poor, in my opinion, movie tie-ins. Not complaining, though, because, Alright, let's see what's in this here I say jewel case, but old DVD case. Oh shit, PlayStation Magazine, issue 62 demo disc. Nice. Or I assume it's a demo disc, it's at least an old disc. Which has, at least, I'm assuming, a couple trailers on it. Still pretty damn cool. Dungeons and Dragons Heroes. I never played this game, but where I have it, I'm definitely going to try it pretty soon. The Essential Elvis Presley. Huh. Old mug I forgot to put in the wash about a week or two ago. Ignore that. What is this? Oh shit, Resident Evil Director's Cut. I was just talking about this, and lo and behold, there it is. Nice. And then, speaking of light guns like I was earlier, Resident Evil Dead Aim. This game, mixed feelings. Like, I have a lot of mixed feelings when it comes to the light gun Resident Evil games, because they just felt like piss poor tie-ins. They were just, doing, alright, guys, Resident Evil, we might lose rights to the IP, what do we do? That's genius! Shitty light gun tie-in. And there's, you got my opinion right there. Because it is, like, it felt like they were just so damn lazy with how they did the tie-ins. Anyways, next game. Silent Hill 3 for the PlayStation 2. I remember being scared shitless from this as a kid. So I definitely gotta revisit this. Next game. Speaking of that classic games thing, check off and put down your score if you've played retro games. Silent Hill 2 for the PlayStation 2. Haven't played this one, but from everything I've heard, it's damn good. And one of the memes I use occasionally, like, has the character Sunderland, yeah, James Sunderland on it. So I definitely have to check it out now. Let's see. Paranormal Collection DVD, alright. RLH, Run Like Hell, Hunt or Be Hunted. Let's see. You return to your station to find the crew dead. Your mission, not to join them. Fight an alien takeover as an exiled military hero in an intense sci-fi action horror adventure. Struggle to outthink, outrun, and outgun intelligent foes who learn from your behavior and adapt to it. Get the feeling of living a movie, from the edge of your seat tension to the voice talents of top actors. Well, if it's like a lot of games from this era, something tells me that top tier, or no, top actors voice acting is going to be real shit, because whew, this era was, they tried. I'll give them that, they tried. Or, well, some of them tried anyways. A lot of them really phoned it in. Definitely gonna have to check that game. But speaking of awesome games, one of which I even have the HD ports, like on the Xbox One, Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Now this is a fantastic game. And, like, I do occasionally find myself playing it. Like, you guys, like, if you've got a Xbox One, a PS4, I think, I don't know, or just anything that's got Code Veronica X HD that you can play on it, check it out. Because this one is well worth it. It is an awesome game, guys. Alright, Champions of Norath. I've never even heard of this game, but it was in the box of mystery, so it might be good. Might also be really bad. Hack and slash your way through the land of Norath as you master weapon and spell combat to conquer evil. Your adventures will take you to a variety of beautiful locales, enchanted zones, and the darkest dungeons imaginable. Brave the perils of hideous creatures, challenging quests, and unforeseen evil to acquire the equipment and skills you will need for victory. Play online, 4-player online cooperative action with USB headset support to chat and plan strategies. No subscription fee required for online play. Interesting. Champion customization. 5 races. 5 classes. Select names, faces, hair, skin tone, and more. More than 10,000 items, randomly generated with the ability to create your own. Wicked magic and mighty steel. Hundreds of weapon and magic attacks plus combos. 45 levels to conquer, more than 50 areas to explore and conquer. Battle view cam, total camera control, zoom in close or view combat from above. Champion progression, select and specialize your skills, equipment, and abilities. Spectacular spells, area of effect, damage over time, pet spells, and more. Save your champion, import and download characters via memory card. Random dungeon generator, each game experience is unique. But how unique is it? Because, like, this was back when random generation was a bit less, or, well, still in its infancy, just about. Now, I bet it's got a lot, but is it really all that different? Speaking of, holy shit. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 Game Guide. That is pretty cool. And also, again, from a bygone era. Not saying that to be rude, but it's like, holy shit, like, I haven't seen one of these game guides written down in a very long time. Oh shit, speaking of bygone eras, DVD cleaning wipes. Wet cleaning system. That is cool. Like, I haven't seen something like this in an extremely long time. Oh, speaking of awesome games, Resident Evil 3. Now, again, a very awesome game, but holy fuck did that remake suck, for lack of better words. The RE3 remake, like, it seriously pisses me off. Well, like, I try not to be, like, too about things, but they really dropped the ball with the remake. They should have left her in the oven for a couple more years, and had it actually be a proper, like, faithful remake instead of the utter garbage we got. Next game. Alright, fellas, what about Resident Evil, again, for the PlayStation? Yeah, the package isn't, or the thing is in pretty piss poor shape, but look at this, guys. the original Resident Evil for the PlayStation. Not the director's cut, but the actual original Resident Evil. Like, that is fucking awesome. Oh, another DVD lens cleaner. What's in the case? Alright. How much, including check one of these boxes each time you use this disc. You know, it's crazy how far we've come where these aren't even necessary, but at the same time, like, I kind of miss it. What is this? I see Chinese characters. The Spirit of Steel. Looks like a, oh, it's some sort of Taiwanese martial arts film. Neat. What is this? Final Fantasy XII. Speaking of my favorite Final Fantasy game in the whole series, that even has its own remake-ish thing on modern consoles, right, with the Zodiac Age, right here, Final Fantasy XII, which again, in my opinion, is the very best Final Fantasy game, bar none. Granted, opinions are subjective and all that, but I love this game. It is the best damn game in the series. Discover the secret that will unravel an empire. As war looms on the horizon, the mighty Arcadian Empire begins a campaign to subjugate its neighbors. The small kingdom of Dalmasca was one such neighbor, and it is here that our tale begins. In a fight for freedom, fallen royalty and unlikely allies must struggle to liberate their homeland. Trace the mysteries behind the Empire's invasion and unmask the players in a drama of justice and betrayal. Awesome. Drakan, The Ancient Gates. Another game I have never heard of, from 2002. Oh wow, this one's an exclusive, like actually made in-house by Sony. Maybe they should have asked for help from Koei, because wow, like this game looks worse than some of the games released by Koei around 2002. Like I honestly think they should have asked Koei for like help with making that game, because that does not look good even for games from 2002. Oh, here's another damn good game from the PS2 era. Medal of Honor: Rising Sun. You guys should, like, I'm not sure if this one's ever got remade, but like if you have a local game shop, I say local game shop, like a retro game shop that's a pawn shop or anything that sells retro games like this, you guys should definitely check out Medal of Honor: Rising Sun. It is great. Like one of the best shooters of its generation. Another, The Spirit of Steel. Huh. Wonder why I have 2 copies of The Spirit of Steel. And, let's see. Maintaining your katana. Hold on. Interesting. Yep. Huh. I don't remember ever owning a katana. Maybe this is something that got slipped in. I thought it looked interesting. Not sure. Anyways, time to start restacking. Move, cat. Yeah, I know, I suck. How dare I take the things that are making you king of the mountain and start putting them back in the box where they belong. I know, I'm just a mean old asshole, kitty cat. Alright. No. Calm that shit down, cat. This is going to be far better organized this time than it was last time. Alright. I still wonder why I have like those couple of rom-coms. I'm confused. I also wonder why I have 2 copies of The Spirit of Steel. It didn't look like they were, broken or anything. Not sure. Huh. Yeah, you're a good cat, Maggie. Even when you're being a little shit. Alright. Out of curiosity, guys, what is your favorite console from back in the day? Or even your favorite games from back in the day? Alright, almost stacked up. I think all that's left is this mystery paper. Twist lantern top in, lantern configuration, change mode. Alright, so it's just instructions for some sort of old lantern I had at one point. Neat. Kind of works like a little bit of a time capsule, one could say. Oh wow, guys, I just found a DVD from the worst time of my life. Now, what is that worst time? That time would be the time my ma had me watch the Twilight films with her. This is a memento of the occasion. Ugh. Fucking Twilight. Gross. I just got sent a message. Hold on. What is that message? Cool. Yes. I guess so. You guys are probably wondering what was that cool about. That would be the Baikal MP438. And you're probably wondering, what in the hell is a Baikal MP438? That'll be... Hold on, I'm going to try adjusting the brightness. No, that makes it worse, but it's a pistol. Like an old... Well, I say... No, it's a relatively recent pistol. Unfortunately, it is Russian, but that shit, I think... Well, let me adjust the brightness slightly. I think this pistol is darn neat. You can't really see it very well. But it's, I think, still the coolest design for a pistol I have ever seen. Any other retro games I got floating around? Actually, yes. Hold on. Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, and this is complete in box. Even has the registration form, the map, and the strategy guide, as well as this, the Morrowind Prophecies Game of the Year edition, which is a nice strategy guide. Like a card for that, which I think is damn cool. I miss strategy guides and all that, but with the advent of the internet, and all that shit, it doesn't surprise me. Oh, hey, Maggie. A lot of that, stuff isn't necessary anymore, but it's a damn shame, because strategy guides were some of the coolest things. I know somewhere in this house I got the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion's strategy guide for the Xbox 360 floating around, which that is still the coolest darn thing, even if it's, about, an inch too thick. I mean, yeah, admittedly, knowing the lore, it's great, but, you'd think they'd have a lore book and a strategy book, which that would cut the size down significantly, but guess not. But I suppose. Sorry, yeah. Right. Let's find someone to rate. I know it was a short stream tonight, but I'm gonna try to get back onto a regular schedule next week when the new graphics card comes in. Well, the replacement one, which is gonna be an upgrade from my dying GTX 980. And what's gonna be there is, what the hell is this shit? Sorry. It'll be an upgrade from the GTX 980, which right there is dying, to an AMD RX 6600 non-XT variant. I am, like I said, I'm seriously excited for that. Granted, it sucks I had to get the card replaced, but you know, I noticed. Well, you heard my bitching and moaning yesterday, so it. Anyways, someone to raid. Alright, cool. I know who I'll raid. Alright, now I want you to get like show this guy some love. He is really cool. Like Captain Mal's Wisdom. Hold on. Let me just get the caps, right? Captain Mal's Wisdom. Again, show this guy some love. I'll try to be back tomorrow, but it just depends on the weather and whatnot. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. I'll try to see you tomorrow. Oh, whoops, I'm still live? That's embarrassing.